a divine union, saboteurs, sabotaging, gaslighting, judgment has been called. You guys, I am picking up on some energy here for the collective. Welcome back, Starseed family. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Today, we are discussing a massive shift in your timeline, collective. Chosen. If you felt like you've been traveling this journey alone for lifetimes, fighting off whispers and constant gaslighting surrounding your connections, your relationships, things like that, I have a message that will shift your entire perspective surrounding that phenomenon. That's what I'm getting here, collective. I'm picking up on judgment has been called in the higher court, y'all. Okay, not just in a karmic sense, okay, but in a divine legal sense for your soul, collective. I'm getting here, you guys, you are used to maybe people sabotaging your connections before they even start. And this could have been going on like for a lifetimes, right? Okay. But I'm getting here, the game has changed because y'all, you've been battle scar tested with that. That's what I'm getting here. Okay. This is nothing new. But what I'm getting here is your counterpart confirmed who they were. Okay? They confirmed their intentions, their truth, their heart before the saboteurs even had a chance to speak. You see how that played out, collective, or it will. Please take it how it resonates, okay? But I'm getting here, you guys, this wasn't by accident, right? This was a divine spoiler alert, okay? Designed to make you and your connection and your person ungaslightable, all right? Yes. So I'm getting here a frequency lockout, right? So you guys, the universe did this on purpose. Okay? I feel like, past connections, past experiences, all of these things, okay, that create, our reality or how we perceive things, something had to shatter, okay? But the only thing that would have shattered that was how things played out, right? So I'm getting here, you were given a spoiler alert for your own life, collective, okay? So by having the honest conversation with this person, whomever this is, whomever you're aligning with, okay? Or, even that moment of deep soul recognition, right? Early on, where your souls recognize one another, okay? The universe pre-protected the connection. So all of this happened, and this connection could have came ushered in all types of, I'm getting here, different things that were happening that didn't make sense, and trying to make sense of things. And then next thing you realize, you recognize one another, right? This was all divine intervention, collective, okay? This was, this connection proving worthy to one another, something like that, okay? So when the saboteurs finally showed up, collective, with their old scripts that you're familiar with, right? Maybe your person's not familiar with this, right? So some of y'all, make sure you sharing this to your counterpart if this is something that you're experiencing, because your counterpart might be like, what the hell is going on here, right? Yes. So hopefully this will help things, make sense, right? But I'm getting here, when they showed up with their old scripts, old games, old manipulation, it was already too late, right? A bond was already created. The transparency was already there, right? Your souls already recognized one another. The truth was already anchored in your heart. Okay, chosen. Yes. You guys, in the past, intuitively awakened starseed, I'm getting here, in the past, you were learning how to hold your light, okay? You were testable because you hadn't maybe integrated your shadow, and this could be with your person as well, right? But now your alignment is so locked in that you have a frequency lockout, right? With these low vibing energies. So the thing of it is, the gaslighting only works when there is a shadow for it to hide in, right? But there's a lot of transparency here, or there's about to be. That's what I'm getting here, okay, collective? Yes. So with that, you guys, I'm getting here, you have shown a light on your own worth. When the saboteurs try to whisper the lies, it doesn't land. You already know the truth. The transparency came in. I'm getting here. It's like something just came maybe out of nowhere, right? And you're able to see this person, and it's like this instantaneous recognition. Okay. And now it's like this recalibration phase right now, trying to adjust to this new reality. Some of you guys have just been catapulted to a whole other timeline. All right. Yeah. So I feel like whomever this is that you're coming in contact with, or you have come in contact with, this is serving as a starting point for maybe a new world, a new life, or, something about a new chapter, collective, right? So a lot is hinging on this. So that's why it came in the way that it did, or it will. You guys, past, present, future, please be prepared for this, right? Whomever this is resonating with, if you've been guided to this message, yes. Okay. Intuitively awakened starseed. So you guys, I'm getting here that, again, that gaslighting, it only works when there is, a space for it. But there is no space in this connection, right? That's what I'm getting here. So, you guys, I'm getting here, it only feels like a glitch in the matrix, to whereas something would have caused like some type of calamity or a catastrophic event, that's just like a blip on the radar. That's what I'm getting here, right? So you are literally ungaslightable now. That's what I'm getting here. You, your person, your connection, right? So yo, numbers that I'm getting here that some of you guys may be seeing. You could be seeing different numbers, right? So being guided, right? Those angelic numbers, 222, 777 could be significant. Also 1010, right? The universe is leaving receipts everywhere, collective, at this time. Okay. So if you're seeing like, the 222, that's a confirmation that your alignment is a lock, right? This person has moved by spirit to show you their soul early, so you have the truth anchor that you need. Okay. Also too, that 777, okay, it's a sign that the divine glitch, collective, I'm picking up on the energy, right? It could be throat chakra, something here, but I'm getting here, while people are plotting, the universe worked behind them to ensure that your counterpart acted with transparency first. That's how this person's going to enter. And it could come through some type of wild event, is what I'm getting here. But their transparency is what's going to shine through. And that's going to identify your counterpart to you. Okay. I'm getting here. And, for those seeing 1010, right? This is your exit from the old karmic loops, right? That could have been the driving force of all of your connections, right? Up into this point. Yeah. So you've graduated to a reality where truth arrives faster than a lie. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that is like shifting like some type of paradigm for someone. Okay. The 888 frequency. Okay. And the higher court, y'all, let's talk about it. This is the number of the harvest and karmic balance, right? So because you stayed in your integrity while others tried to block your union, okay? I'm getting here, the books are being balanced, okay? Etherically, right? So this 888 energy means that the power of the saboteurs used to have, the power that used to have over you, your emotions have been liquidated from that, okay? Yeah, so when we say judgment has been called, we mean a higher court, a higher spiritual court has stepped in, right? So the people who used to have the power to manipulate you have been stripped of their authority. That's what I'm getting here, collective, okay? So it no longer lands, it no longer is resonant with you, right? You don't even have to fight them. It's like they are screaming at a wall they can no longer climb, right? In your existence. You are backed by divine will, right? So I'm getting here. This is predestined, right? The requests, the appeals have already been made, reviewed, and approved, okay? In the divine court, collective, right? I'm getting here, collective. I'm getting here, the spiritual court system has sanctioned this, okay? It's been sanctioned by the Most High. It's been sanctioned by your ancestors, you and your person, all parties involved, all right? And most importantly, you and your person. It's all aligned with an etheric agreement, okay? So, y'all, I'm getting here. This has been part of your destiny for lifetimes that is now playing out. Whatever this is going on here for the collective, it's playing out now here in this earth realm experience, this lifetime, okay, y'all? So let's go ahead and get into your message. Hopefully this is resonating with someone. Yeah, you know, and also too, you guys, please make sure you like, share the video, okay? Hype the video, y'all. This is resonating, okay? Yeah, and subscribe. Now, what I'm getting here, the verdict in the cards, right? Let's take a look at that and see what the cards have, okay? So you guys, first card that I did get here for the collective, I did get the Ace of Swords, okay? This is giving the energy of pre-confirmation, okay? So Ace of Swords, right? A sharp truth was handed to you that cut the old cycle of doubt. Something you may not have been ready for, coming through somebody, a vessel you never expected, okay? This person that's coming towards you, right? But that cycle of doubt has ended, right? The truth was the first defense. And I feel like that's what's going to get your attention. Somebody's clarity, their honesty, their transparency, and their balance, okay? Now, the next card that I got, you see that? We do have the High Priestess energy showing up here, okay? So your frequency lockout, you aren't falling for the gaslighting. You're definitely tapped into your higher self. Third eye open, okay? Yes, I'm getting here crown chakra open, pineal gland, all of that, right? Open, okay? So you're tapped in to the soul blueprint of this connection as well as yourself, collective, okay? So this is something like you're not going to be like knocked off your square, right? Because this, whatever this is, this connection, whomever this person is, okay, they identified themselves and their intentions from the very beginning, long before all of the smear campaigns or whatever started flying, okay? Yeah. So next card, you guys, Judgment. There it is, confirmation. So we have Judgment showing up here, the final call here, right? Case closed. That's what I'm hearing here. Case closed, right? Yeah. So whoever this is currently in your energy, or whomever is coming towards you, collective, yeah, this is it, okay? So be prepared, right? Or hopefully this is helping you to discern this current connection that you're in, right? I'm getting here something about notice this person's attributes. There's something about this person that definitely aligns with a petition, an agreement, something, or like a request, right? A manifestation that you had. There's something specifically about this person. The honesty and the truth is one, but I'm getting here, there's something else about this person that definitely identifies with something, you know, a manifestation from the past. You're going to recognize this person, or you already are, or this is helping you to do so, okay? Yeah, so I'm getting here, it's like a spiritual verdict has been issued, collective. This connection is sanctioned. It is. The saboteurs have been served, and I'm getting here their influence is void. Okay? Yes. So, you guys, also too, I did pick up on the energy of Two of Cups collective. Okay, so with the Two of Cups showing up, that is definitely the confirmation here for this connection, right? So the manifestation of the 888 energy, 888, and I'm getting here an equal, protected, and divinely timed union that no like third party can penetrate. That's what I'm getting here. That's the type of energy this is, okay? So in the past, you could have experienced these types of disruptions and a lot of heartbreak, right? But I feel like that was also a preparation so that you would recognize that true counterpart when they did show up on your path, right? Yes, you guys. So I'm getting here, you know, to maintain this energy collective, you definitely want to trust your first voice. Your first voice, meaning your higher self. You have done the work. There is clarity. You do have your discernment to go on, okay? And that's what you need to lean on and not the outside noise, okay? And whatever you first found out, whatever you first noticed, that's what you need to lean on. Go back to that, okay? And that will be your confirmation going forward on this journey with this person. So hopefully this helps someone, okay? Heavy on this energy for someone collective, right? But I'm getting here, whatever it is, the first thing they told you that resonated with you or like hit home with you, that is the divine truth. Anything after that is static of the old world, okay? So I'm getting here divinely protected, and this connection cannot be humanly sabotaged, right? This is anchored in the truth. That's how it started off. And I feel like that is something that is resonant with this connection, you guys. So the verdict is final. You guys, thank you so, so much as always for stopping by. Okay. The season of the solo starseed is closing. That's what I'm hearing here. Or chosen one, light worker, starseed, collective. Yeah. So it's like, I'm getting here, claim your harvest. Okay. Because again, judgment has been called collective. Thank you guys so, so much for stopping by. And I will see you guys for your next message. Until next time, guys, take care. Love ya. Bye.